What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video where Arcade1up announces something that we all make fun of because it's really weird. How you guys doing in this lovely, what is it, a Thursday morning? I don't know. Anyway, so check this out. Here it is. Worse than the baby Cade. It's the Mortal Kombat collector Cade. Okay. So here's what's interesting about this. It's available at game.co.uk. Shout outs to Lewis Chambers for reaching out to me about this information. What's going up, my family? Have you seen this, my family? Have you seen the collector Cade? So if you look at it, the first one that I've seen is going to be this Mortal Kombat 2, which is really interesting. It doesn't really look like a Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet. It kind of looks more like an Arcade1up. Like you're collecting a miniature version of Arcade1up, but what is it? It's standing 13 inches tall. Let's get this text a little bit bigger. So small size, big fun, huge nostalgia for fans of retro gaming and pop culture collectibles. Arcade1up is thrilled to introduce the collector Cade here to add a vibrant dose of fighting flair to your shelves. I can't wait to buy this one for Zohar. Oh yes, and they will play awesome too. Will they play awesome? Let's check that out. So I did take a peek at this, and one thing that Lewis was telling me, he was like, I think it has, this is the funniest picture. Like, what is like little tiny, you know that picture? He's like little tiny. Look at this. Look at that. Like, it is 13 inches, but it looks so like fake. I don't know if that's photoshopped or whatever, but this is like an embryo Cade. I don't know what to call it. It's like a baby Cade. This is the real baby Cade. Like, they thought, yeah, what is that, a cab for ants? Okay. Here's the deal. $69. That's the UK price. That comes to about $75. I think in the US, yeah. We got people saying you have to make it we need a riser, right? We need a really big riser for this collector Cade. They should have just called this a desk Cade. So standing at 13 inches tall with a brilliant 3.2-inch screen, Arcade1up collector Cade features a light-up marquee. What? It has a light-up marquee? It has a light-up marquee. I can't believe it. A rear on and on switch and a volume dial, and it's powered by 4 AA batteries. Okay, ready to get fatal with this collector Cade? Yes. Here we have a midway infamous contribution to the history of arcade gaming, Mortal Kombat 3, along with its revered follow-ups. Wait, follow-ups? It's got Mortal Kombat 3 along with its revered follow-ups, Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Wait, it doesn't have Mortal Kombat 1? They put Mortal Kombat 2 and then Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Ultimate Mortal Kombat on it. That's weird. Okay, all right. It is what it is. Zohar, it's so cute. It is flush. Is it flushable? Okay, anyway, so all kidding aside, this is an interesting piece from Arcade1up. Will I buy it? I don't know. Probably not the Mortal Kombat version, but for $75, maybe. But here's the other thing. They say it probably has MK1. According to this description, it doesn't. It's Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. There's another piece in the description that I saw. More details. So it's 13 inches tall, 3.2-inch screen, light-up marquee, 16-bit versions of your favorite arcade titles. What does that mean? Does that mean these are like the Sega versions? Like, we're going to play the Sega version? I don't know how this works. Like I'm not, like, did they have a Sega version of the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3? Zohar is like, dude, I'm buying 12 of them. We can use them for bowling pins. That's a good joke. You should make a video on that. It's like, you should show the animation of like, like all of them falling over or whatever. So product description, you can see it's 13 inches tall, 6-point wide, 5 inches deep, box dimension, whatever. It weighs 2.75 pounds, light up marquee, AA battery, 16-bit versions of it. Okay. So that's what's going on with the collector Cade. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the collector Cade. Is that something you're going to be picking up for the price? Maybe you're a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I don't know. It does look less like an Arcade1up if you look at it. Like, at least they got that shape a little bit more midway looking. So, but for some reason, it just sticks out like it's like it's got that Arcade1up look to me. I don't know. Maybe it is what it is. Okay, so I wanted to mention Home Arcade deals. I'll be tracking all of these new countercades or collectorcades, of course. There is a deal going on right now that I want to make people aware of. It's interesting because maybe you don't like Pac-Man, but the reason behind why there's a discount will be interesting. So this is the last year's model of the Arcade1up Pac-Man arcade machine with the riser light-up marquee. It's only $299. This is the cheapest that we've seen this Pac-Man go for. Usually $299 is the price without a riser, without the light-up marquee. This right now, if you go to hsn.com, $299, you could even make 5 payments of $60. You can get it. Why would you want to get this one? Well, maybe you want to buy it and just play it as is, but you can also, for $299, you can go over to DIY Retro Arcade. I want to show you that real quick. DIY Retro Arcade. DIY Retro Arcade is a great site for modding, and they have, I'm sorry, let me go back to Google here. Right here, the 60-in-1 conversion kit. So 60-in-1 conversion kit is $149, and it gives you everything that you need to be able to do a conversion. Now, the 60-in-1 is not like the best emulation that's out there, but it does have 60 games, and this works perfectly with that vertical screen, right? So the vertical screen is what you would want on the 60-in-1. And so for $299, and then you add like $150, you're going to get speakers and stuff. It's a DIY kit for sure. They have a cabaret model there, and that's the one you would want to pick for $149. And you put the prices together, and maybe that's a good deal. You get yourself a 60-in-1. Now, the 60-in-1 needs 3 buttons, and I think there's 3 buttons right there. There's a button and then 2 other buttons. I think this one is a 3-button. You want to double check on that. You got player 1, player 2 over there, so it's nearly like a perfect machine. Double check the work. I've done this mod, but I did it on the Gen 1. I did it on the Gen 1 Arcade1up, but to me, at quick glance, when I saw this for $299, I was like, that's a good for a 60-in-1 mod, especially if it does have the 3 buttons, and it looks like it does have 3 buttons on it. So most of the games on here on the 60-in-1 are only 2 buttons, but there's a few that require 3. But DIY Retro Arcade also has replacement control panels if you want to go that direction. Reach out to him if you want to do a cabaret. I think he's got some Arcade1up 3/4 scale kits in here, but that 60-in-1 is pretty good. There's other ones that have controls in it. Anyway, let me know down in the comments on that. There's a lot of people that have been reaching out and emailing me about this deal, so I wanted to get a video out to explain that this deal is available, and maybe you want to play it the way it is, or maybe you want to mod it. There's a couple different ways to do it. The other interesting thing is why. Why are these being discounted to $299? Well, of course, they usually do a liquidation when that company is buying more. So what do you think they're buying more of? Well, the cabinet that's supposed to be replacing, see, even here, Bandai Namco, this version on Arcade1up, bundle it and save 20%. Whatever, $449. No, go to HSN for that. That's what you'd normally see. It's a pretty good deal. But they have a new cabinet coming out. What is it? The new Centipede. I think the new Centipede, which I'm not finding right away on here, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? So the new Centipede is coming out from Arcade1up, and I think it's going to replace that Pac-Man Legacy. No. What are we talking about? The Pac-Mania. What am I talking about? It's the Pac-Mania. We do a pack in here. We got all these Pac-Mans. I should have prepared a tab. Sorry, guys. But so we got all these different Pac-Mans, the different Pac-Mans, Ms. Pac-Man, and all of that. There it is. This Bandai Namco Legacy Edition, Pac-Mania Edition. This is the one that's probably going to replace that last year's Legacy model. So that one will be available as well. All right, so those are the couple topics that I have for you. That's right. The baby Cade. That's so good, Zohar. So when you take a look, what he's saying is that baby Cade is like the pro now. So when you take a look at the Mortal Kombat counter Cade, I'm sorry, I can't say it. I want to say counter Cade. It's the Arcade1up Collector Cade. We need Console Fanboy to redo his song about the counter Cade. You know it's better than... But you can do it with Collector Cade now. He says that the baby Cade from Arcade1up is basically a pro version of the Collector Cade. See what they did? They did it backwards, you know? Anyway, and T-Slayer, he's also saying use the $50 off too. Friends and family HSN would be $250. There you go. Like if you want to get an even better deal on the Bandai Namco HSN, I guess there's this $10 deal that's Hello 10. Petit Slayer is saying you can use $50 off too. Friends and Family HSN, it would be $250. So there you go, $250 for a Pac-Man BOE monitor with a riser. It's not actually that bad of a deal, you know? Like, if you didn't pick it up, don't get it if you don't need it. But I'm just letting you know, like, the price is, you know, it's a price drop. Let's see what else we have in the chat for the last few minutes here. Console Fanboy with I Love 1UP. No more hate videos, but damn, it's tempting. Yeah. The Fist of Love says, how many times did people ask for the MK Baby Cade? Well, here you go. So they didn't give us the Baby Cade, but they gave us the Collector Cade in the Mortal Kombat style, and that's all right. That's all right. See, we need the Paperboy handlebars on the Mortal Kombat. That's pretty good. That's definitely very good. All right, well, that's about all the time I have today. I got to get back to work, but thank you for this quick stream and hanging out. Put your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the deals, what you think about the Collector Cade. I'll see you guys in the next video.